Mr. Kroger, what's the matter? Where's my granddaughter? What?
Trouble busters!
The grasshopper and the ants. I'm a diligent working ant. Go, Helen, go! My name is Helen. I'm a sales rep working at Trubbus Corporation. Everyone at work is nice, and I was hoping that I could work here for the rest of my life. I was motivated to work hard for my sake and everyone else's sake. However, it's Michelle again. This one is wrong too. Hey, Michelle, I found a mistake on this document.
Huh? So what?
I was wondering if you would be able to fix it by the end of the day?
What's wrong with you? Can't you just fix that mistake on your end? Why are you bothering Michelle for something so petty? She's busy right now, can't you tell?
But then I thought it's important to keep each other accountable.
Oh? Are you saying that you don't want to help your colleague?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Can't you just fix it for her since you don't seem to have much on your plate?
Okay, understood.
Take that, Helen!
Ugh. Everyone aside from the two of them are very nice, and I want to continue working here, especially since I like working here. The barbecue the other time was so much fun, and the picnic too. But now that this is going on, I don't know if I want to stay here forever. I'd like to put in my resignation. I'm not letting them get away with this. Troublebusters!
Hello, everyone. Oh, hello, Mr. Kroger.
Welcome back from your long-term business trip.
Thanks.
Let me get your bag for you.
Thanks. I'm sure you're tired. Would you like me to give you a massage? Anyways, Mr. Kroger, you're so amazing.
We saw you on the news.
I heard you were able to get a contract with the world-renowned TB Engineering. No one can ever do an amazing job like you, Mr. Kroger. Mr. Kroger, what's the matter? Where's my granddaughter? What? I don't see her anywhere. Your granddaughter?
Who are you referring to?
I'm talking about your colleague, Helen. What? I'm telling you that Helen is my granddaughter. What? So, where's Helen? She's visiting a client's office right now, right, Michelle?
Yes, Helen has been working hard since early in the morning.
I see. I'll just give her a call then.
Stop!
I believe she's extremely busy right now, so I don't suggest you call her. But I wanted to tell her that I'm back.
Helen hates being disturbed when she's focused on work.
I believe it's best to refrain from disturbing her at this time. Is that so? In that case, I'll just wait here until she gets back. Whew. Huh? That's strange. Helen's time card is missing.
What?
There was a mispunch on her time card, so we're currently fixing it. Is that so? But her desk is missing too.
Oh, what are you talking about, Mr. Kroger? Helen's desk is over here.
I feel like that desk is too messy to be Helen's desk.
What did you just say? Tell me one more time whose desk is too messy. Let me tell you.
I'm sure it's because Helen's been quite busy recently, so that must be why. But Helen likes to keep things organized no matter how busy she is. She would never leave her desk like a trash disposal site like this. Hey, Mitchell. Yes? Helen is really here, right? Of course she is. Helen is such an asset to our company. Without her, we can't even operate. I'm not even exaggerating. In that case, can you ask her to come back to the office right now? Right now? It's almost noon, so I'm sure she should be back soon anyway. I want to enjoy lunch with her since it's been a while since the last time I saw her. I believe that's going to be a bit challenging. Why do you say that? That's because...
She's currently on a business trip.
Business trip? But you said she's visiting a client's office earlier. That's right. I forgot about it, but Helen's been on a business trip since 2 days ago. When is she gonna be back? Huh?
Soon?
Soon? Michelle, why can't you tell a better lie? I could perhaps go pick her up. Well, hold on, Mr. Kroger. I'm sure Helen would be concerned if you show up all of a sudden. I understand that she's your granddaughter, but she's also an employee at this company. This means that from the company's perspective, you're the chairman and Helen is just an employee. I suggest you be more considerate for that matter. But in that case, why don't I go ahead and try calling Helen? Please, give me one moment.
Hello?
Hello, Helen? When are you planning on coming back to the office? The chairman is waiting for you.
Huh? I already resigned.
We need you back as soon as possible.
Thank you for waiting. Wait, is that you, Grandpa?
Hello, Helen. Long time no see. Miss Helen, what took you so long?
Wow, you're in my face. Why are you calling me Miss Helen all of a sudden?
All of a sudden? What are you talking about? I'm always like this when I talk to you.
No way. You've never spoken to me like this ever before. Besides, why did you need me here to begin with? I had to leave my cooking class early just to be here.
Cooking class? I thought you were on a business trip.
Business trip? What business trip are you talking about? I don't even work here any longer.
What? Oh, Miss Helen, what a funny joke.
Take a look at this. Hey, Michelle, could you please fix this by the end of the day?
What? Why do I have to do that? My mistake is your mistake. You should figure it out on your own.
Michelle, you're accountable for your own work.
Helen, working is all about teamwork. What the heck is this? Were you recording our conversation? Mitchell? Yes? Why did you tell me that Helen was on a business trip? She ended up resigning because of you guys. That's not true. This was just a misunderstanding. What? Given that I'm Ms. Helen's boss, I was trying to train her right, and I ended up being too carried away about that. I've always known that Ms. Helen is our strongest performer, especially considering her endurance, diligence, and dedication. I wanted her to become even stronger, and that's why I ended up being a little too strict. Right, Michelle?
That's right. I've always counted on Miss Helen. I ended up relying on her as if she was my older sister.
Was that so, Helen?
They're lying to you with every word they're speaking. Based on how I've been summoned here, I'm sure.
You're sure?
You realized that my grandfather is the chairman, and you called me just to protect your own sorry butts.
That's not true.
Is it not? Why am I summoned then?
We wanted to work with you once again, Ms. Helen. I'm telling you that we'd like to rehire you at our company.
I never knew you were such a talented worker.
A wise hawk hides its talons, and that's exactly who you are.
We can do this together one more time.
I refuse.
What?
I can't possibly work with people who would change their demeanor based on other people's position or status.
This is a misunderstanding, Ms. Helen. If you're referring to what I said about Michelle, I had no choice.
You had no choice.
I mean, she's my little girl. Wouldn't all parents want to favor their children? Right, Mr. Kroger? You would understand what I'm talking about. Professionalism is about keeping personal feelings outside of work. You're right about that, but no buts. I won't tolerate anyone who takes advantage of their position to bring personal feelings into the workplace. No matter who else approves it, I won't ever approve such behavior.
What do we do, Daddy? What's going to happen to us?
Calm down, Michelle. Everything will be okay. An employer can't terminate an employee unless they follow the proper steps.
Really?
Look, we'll just wait until this storm is over. Wait, honey?
Mommy, why are you here?
Didn't you know? Miss Helen and I attend the same cooking class.
You're kidding!
She's not kidding. She told me everything about what the two of you here have done to her.
Hold on a second. It's not fair to bring my wife here.
You're the one who's not being fair. Besides, the only reason why you're the executive of this company is because my father personally knows the chairman. But I can't believe you've been taking advantage of your position and even to favor our daughter over others. I'm going to be telling my father about what you've done.
You can't do that to me! I got to be where I am today because your father had always supported me! You even know this for yourself! Do you even realize what could happen to me if you talk to him about this?
Oh, don't worry about what's about to happen to you.
What?
I'm here to tell you that I want a divorce from you, so maybe you should be concerned about that. Everything is going to end here.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, Samantha. I'm really sorry about what I've done.
Are you sure you're sorry?
Yes, I'm truly sorry. I'll make sure I take responsibility for this matter and resign from this company. Here!
I quit too then.
Are you sure about this?
Of course we are.
The two of us are solely responsible for this matter.
We can perhaps get another job as long as Grandpa helps us out anyways. We'll just give up on this company at this time.
That's fine. You can do what you want, but...
Thank you for everything.
Aren't we glad, Michelle?
Yep, everything is resolved now.
So, now, Samantha.
Can you ask Grandpa to get us another job?
Why would I do that?
Wait, what?
The two of you are strangers to me at this point, so I'm not going to talk to my father for you. You're going to figure things out on your own.
Don't you think that's a little too ridiculous?
That's right. We made sure we made things right with this company.
You need to realize that it's already too late to make anything right at this point. The two of you will be leaving my house by the end of this week.
You fooled us!
I thought you were going to forgive us as long as we took full responsibility for this.
I never promised anything to you.
In that case, we take back our letters of resignation.
Can we have it back?
We're going to continue working at this company.
I'm not giving back what I already accepted.
In that case...
Time to visit the recruiting agency.
Oh no!
This wasn't supposed to happen. Why is this happening?
I got this job so easily through Daddy's connection. I don't want to spend any time or effort looking for a new job.
You can tell us what you don't want to do, but you have no choice.
Shut up! I don't want to go through the hassle of looking for a job like how you're doing right now.
Huh? I already have a new job.
What?
A new job?
I work at Trubus International Corporation now.
That's our parent company.
I never knew Helen was such a talented worker.
This isn't fair. Helen, can you talk to your HR for us?
What?
I ended up in this situation because of you, so you should at least help me get a job at your company.
Me too.
What? No, Daddy, I was the one who asked her first.
But you should let me take this opportunity since I'm your father. Besides, I've been taking great care of Helen when she used to work here. I've been giving her many challenges so she could overcome them to become such a talented worker. Helen, you would understand what I'm talking about, right?
They were challenges that ultimately led me to decide on my resignation from this company.
But it was because I cared for you.
You're not making any sense.
Rather than anything he's telling you, you would understand how much I've always trusted you, right?
How exactly did you trust me?
In every possible way. I respect you from the bottom of my heart. I wish I could one day become like you, Miss Helen.
Miss Helen can tell that you're lying to her.
What? You're the one who's lying to her, Daddy. It's so obvious. Besides, this is all happening because you didn't treat Miss Helen well. This is all your fault, Daddy.
That's not true. This is all because you weren't working hard when you were working with her, Michelle.
I can't believe you're trying to blame this on me.
And I can't believe you're still thinking that your parents would still save your sorry butt in this situation.
Let me make it clear that you... That's enough, both of you.
Michelle, Mr. Mitchell, this is all happening because of both of you. More importantly, Mr. Mitchell, as an executive of the company, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking advantage of your position the way you do. It's never too late to learn your lesson. I hope you think about professionalism at your new workplace from now on.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, I'm going to tell all my relatives about why we're filing a divorce. Don't even think that anyone from my family will be willing to help you out.
In that case, Mr. Kroger, would you please help us? Mitchell? Yes? Who do you think is upset the most because of this incident? Who could it be? It's me! Either way, you would only learn your lesson by putting in your own efforts in that process. I'm sure you might end up falling before you're ever successful, though. No, that doesn't sound like a bright future.
We're willing to do anything, so please help us.
Are you truly willing to do anything?
Of course.
In that case...
You should go fix yourself by putting in your own effort getting a new job. Since Grandpa's back, why don't the three of us go enjoy a nice lunch?
Oh, am I invited too?
Of course, you're my friend from the cooking class.
In that case, I can perhaps treat the two of you to a nice sushi restaurant.
Yay!
Hold on! Please don't leave us!
Please help us. We beg you.
Oh, please!
On a later day, Samantha and Mitchell were able to successfully file a divorce, despite Mitchell's resistance. Mitchell and Michelle were kicked out of the house that Samantha had owned. They each lived in a cheap, small apartment somewhere outside of town. The two of them ended up corrupting their own lives after taking advantage of their position. They now work at a place where they can't take advantage of anything. I hope they'll be successful in the future after working hard. As for me, my new colleagues have thrown a welcome party for me, and I'm having so much fun here. All my new colleagues seem to be nice to me, and I look forward to working with them. Troublebusters!